Hi everybody, Mary Marshall here, registered nurse, diet and lifestyle educator, and healthcare concierge, dropping a little Friday 411 on you once again. So today I wanted to talk with you about the importance of breakfast. Now, I know we've all heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it's true, it is, and there's science and evidence to back that up. So I want to share some of that with you today. So actually I had decided to share this topic and happened to open my email later on this afternoon and got an email from bkfst at Have Lifelong Wellbeing. And what was the topic but the importance of breakfast? And Eileen is our physical therapy guru at Wellness Forum Health. She's an amazing resource that we have, and she is on a mission to eradicate pain, and she teaches a lot of self-treatment methods, and she's amazing. So I encourage you to check out her website at havelifelongwellbeing.com. But I'm going to share some of the points that Eileen brought up in her newsletter, as well as some other things. So there was a recent study done where they evaluated people on days they skipped breakfast and days they didn't. And on breakfast skipping days, people were found to have increased blood sugar, increased inflammation, and increased insulin resistance, meaning their insulin just wasn't working as well. So high blood sugar, higher inflammation, poor insulin control. Do we want that? I don't think so. So all of those metabolic changes can actually lead to increased inflammation, decreased insulin sensitivity, which actually translates into increased risk of obesity and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Not what we're looking for. Also, this is a really, really biggie to consider. Starving makes you actually stop production of leptin, which is your appetite control hormone. It kind of gives you that I'm full signal. So when you are constantly depriving the body of food and fasting all night and then fasting all morning when you skip breakfast, your brain is thinking, oh goodness, this human is starving. I need to make sure it eats because it needs to eat to survive. I'm going to make sure it doesn't get any signals from the inside telling it to stop eating. So it really messes up skipping breakfast really messes up that signaling for you. And people who, what happens is you lose that's I'm full signaling, but you lose it whether you've got a lot of food or whether you actually are starving. And people who do a lot of chronic deprivation dieting end up having a very hard time with weight loss because that signaling gets permanently impaired in the body. So dangerous to fool around with that. Also, though most people skip breakfast, or a lot of people skip breakfast as a means of cutting out calories, like I'll cut out those calories for the day, people who skip breakfast end up consuming about 75% more calories than the people who actually eat breakfast. It's almost twice as much. One study cited it was over 900 calories a day more that non-breakfast eaters ended up eating. And there's a couple reasons for that. We kind of fool ourselves. Well, I didn't have breakfast, so I can have this. We sort of work those little deals out in our minds, and we're just hungry. So once you're so hungry, then good decision making is harder to come by, and we can engage in excess eating and eating high calorie things and indulging just because we're so starving. So I wanted to share my regular breakfast with you, which is the Wellness Forum Health Superfood Smoothie. And I have this just about every morning. It is the holy grail of smoothies, if you ask me. And it consists of the Wellness Forum Health superfood smoothie mix, which it contains beets, carrots, tomatoes, spinach, wheatgrass, and spirulina, and stevia to sweeten it a little bit. And you can get it without stevia if you like. Now this is, and that's all it is food. If you heard, it's plants. No added protein, no added vitamins, no added nothing, just good stuff. And this is how your body best utilizes nutrients, is in the form of food. And this is that's the main part of the smoothie, and I mix my smoothie up with frozen bananas and frozen fruit and almond milk. The next component is brewer's yeast, and this is cultivated just for wellness, for health, actually. And this brewer's yeast is, and it's not fortified, so it doesn't have added vitamins and minerals in there. And cultivated this way, it's a great source of minerals and B vitamins. It can be helpful with mood and stress kind of situations. Next is our golden flax. These are non-GMO organic flax seed, and you mill your flax fresh each day. When I make my smoothie, I use it fresh. Flax seeds are high in omega-3s. You get all we don't need much fat, and you get plenty from what you put in your smoothie each day, which is a tablespoon. Helps with soluble fiber. Just the fiber content of flax regimen is a great thing for regularity. And the pièce de résistance of the smoothies is this food grade green tea, and this is grown for wellness, for health in China, in rural China, away from the pollutants of the metropolitan areas. And it is grown, harvested, packaged, all to maintain its very, very high antioxidant properties. There are lots and lots of studies showing the benefits of green tea. It's a very powerful antioxidant, very powerful anti-inflammatory, even has pro-apoptotic characteristics, which is a big fancy word. When cells get funky and unhealthy, they're programmed to kill themselves, and that's called apoptosis. And what happens when cells can't do that, that's one of the ways cancer occurs. Cells lose that ability to self-regulate themselves, and green tea helps with that, enhances that property. So pretty interesting stuff. And this, you throw this in, I grind this with my flax seeds and have that with the rest of my smoothie. So you're probably thinking, it's getting close to Christmas. I'll bet these smoothies would make a great Christmas idea. So I do sell these smoothies, actually, and they are an incredible value for what you get for these high quality ingredients, and it tastes really good. I love my smoothie every morning. I make it the consistency almost of ice cream, so it's really a treat. It helps keep me just really satisfied. And I'm not looking for so much junk and sweets later in the day when I have the smoothie. So you can purchase the components alone, the superfood smoothie mix alone, and that is $25 for this little bag, and that's about 2 weeks worth. But I purchase the whole kit and caboodle for a month's worth at a time. And that is $125 plus about $10 shipping and handling. So if you would like to give the gift of health for someone, whether they're nice or naughty, message me and I will invoice you and get that shipped out to you. If you're local in Tuscarawas County, Ohio, I will deliver. So give me a holla, and I hope you enjoyed this little chat about the importance of breakfast. So whether it's a smoothie or a whole grain cereal or some other great stuff, have a good breakfast and take good care. Bye.